These last few weeks have been an absolute whirlwind, from packing up everything we own and moving 7,200 kilometers to Mexico to begin building our home from scratch. We spent the first couple of weeks learning how to gather materials, talking with engineers, architects, and we found a local building team to teach us the Mexican way. We slowly started learning masonry techniques that make up building with bricks, mortar, and cement. We hand poured the footer, built the reinforcements, and started building up with blocks for the walls. And just as we felt the momentum of the build taking shape, the unexpected happened.
Oh, you okay? Are you okay? It's okay.
Oh no, oh no.
It's okay.
Hey, Pac! Hola, welcome back. Looks like we got some sonotubes. We bought this vacant lot, and over the last few weeks, we've been hard at work clearing the land with machetes, expanding the road, and learning some masonry skills to build a concrete wall by hand. Now it's time to dive into securing the other side of our property. We've been hard at work securing all the materials. We have 15 sonotubes, we have the proper wood for the project, and over 2 tons of cement. Let's get started.
30?
A few weeks ago, we dug all 29 post holes for this fence, and we learned a lot about our land. We thought, hey, this is the desert. We can dig some holes with a shovel. We're building this fence manually. Ain't no power tools around here.
We did try to get an auger.
But little did we know, this ground is more than sand. It's hard as a rock. A lot like the Caliche in the southwestern United States. This is as deep as a shovel could go. So we rented a 3.5-ton excavator, and that even struggled to get past 2 feet. We were scraping rock.
There's the rock!
Okay, let's get these sonotubes in the ground.
First one's in. String level is tied from corner to corner, and we have 29 more.
We're cutting our sonotubes for the fence post footings, and we want to make sure to leave them taller than the ground level. This extra height allows for future landscaping and will ensure everything looks well graded. Future Jazz and Crystal will be happy we did so. Oh, wow, look at that. Jazz actually touching a level.
7 tubes in the ground. This is going way better than expected. Very happy with how it's turning out. I'm very happy that we took the time to track down the right materials so that way this living wall fence will last a lifetime, and the only thing we'll have to replace will be the wood every X amount of years. But that's a given.
Our first week in Mexico was a whirlwind, as we are newbies around here. We had to figure out the logistics to it all, like finding a cistern, sourcing wood, gravel, sand, a concrete mixer, sonotubes, and how to rent an excavator. It's been a crash course in materials, suppliers, and figuring out a whole new way of building. Last one on the first side. Looks so good. You know what's wild is that at this point, you'd look around and you're like in the thick of it and you'd think it's just a write-off. But I'm at the point now in our builds that I can look around and be like, whoa.
Yeah, we can see
the progress.
Also, I can just see the end goal.
At the end, yeah.
Like I never remember, like I just could never like picture anything.
Yeah, picture how it was gonna be or how you're gonna get there.
Now I can picture.
But standing here in the very, very corner, I'm looking this way and I'm looking that way, and it's like, wow.
I like this corner.
It looks sick. We've been living off-grid almost entirely since 2019. We have a lot to say when it comes to adequate power, off-grid systems, and portable power stations. Anchor has just released the most compact travel off-grid friendly power station, and it's something to talk about. Look how little this is. It fits in my hands. It's 7 inches tall, 5 inches wide, and 5 inches deep. It has a very small footprint for a lot of power. It has a handle for carrying it, but more than that, you can even put on a shoulder strap so you can carry it like a bag. It's 6 pounds. It's so light. I'm going back in my memories of hauling an over 20-pound power bank to camp to charge all of our devices. Not no more. This is so great for camping and any outdoor adventures. It also has a pop-up expandable light here that has 3 settings of brightness. Love that feature. It can power a projector for up to 3.5 hours. It can charge your iPhone 19 times. It can keep your cooler on for 5.5 hours. It's like if a power station was a superhero. All right, here's the facts. It has a 300 watt output. It has a 288 watt hour battery, 7 ports on the front for multiple device charging at once, an LCD screen to tell you everything you need to know. If you'd like to get one for yourself, this is the Anker Solix C300. Click on the link in the description and check out their products. Sun's going down. High five, shoveler. You're sweating.
I know. You don't want to touch me, and I don't.
She's tired. Oh, you're soaked.
I know.
Guess I'm gonna have to put in some hours in tomorrow with the shovel.
On the back row.
Good job.
I can't believe we got all that done today.
We got half of the 29 sonotubes in the ground. It's super exciting because now when I look down, I'm just like, that's a fence.
Yeah. And I'm very happy with our design as well.
You are?
Yeah, Philly Mon came by and he's just so great. He's even like, let's make this even stronger and last even longer. So
yeah, we don't like we had the option of just putting, you know, a piece of wood in the dirt. It's the desert after all, but
no, he said it rots.
It doesn't last as long.
Really fast.
Yeah, so
as well as, not even that, I'm just saying like with the brackets, like you can't just go buy Simpson tie here. Like I checked Home Depot, but he obviously knows a guy that makes them.
Yeah.
Homemade brackets, so I'm pretty...
This is gonna be built to last, and I'm pumped.
Yeah. Pumped. Hungry. Tacos.
All right, hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana. This morning, everything changed. We woke up and Bella couldn't walk or stand. And when she did eventually stand, she collapsed.
In this moment, we thought we might be saying goodbye to Bella as she went in and out of consciousness. She was cold, her gums were pale, and her eyes were closed. This was confusing, as this was Bella the night before, wrestling with Izzy.
After rushing to the hospital, we got some results back a week later. She showed hip dysplasia, arthritis, and potential IVDD. And the most concerning, a mass on her thyroid, as 95% of these are cancerous in dogs. However, this still didn't explain her symptoms fully and why she collapsed. Our gut told us there was more going on. We were just left wondering what it could be, feeling helpless.
The last 30 days, we continued to monitor and test Bella for everything we could. We stayed by her side, keeping her company during her bed rest. We tried to keep her calm and quiet, while we figured out what was going on and to be present just in case she had another episode. We had vets coming to the house to continue to monitor Bella. All her blood work came back healthy. This made us even more confused. But on a positive, the vet said she's like a teenager in there. I think it's fair to say that life looks a lot different right now. And really, it may never look the same again as we enter their senior years.
The building of our home was put on pause as we took a step back to spend time with Bella, comfort her, and to try and find some answers. The weeks seemed to merge into each other, every day looking almost the same. But we soaked up every moment with Bella. We laid in the sunshine and felt the desert breeze whenever we could. This is the start of Bella's senior years, and although they may not be easy moving forward, there's nothing truly more special than the love we share, and we'll continue to share with her in her older years. During these weeks, we couldn't help but reminisce on our memories of almost 12 years together, the adventures we conquered, the trails we walked, and the moments we enjoyed together.
The days blurred and the mornings quickly turned into nights. But also, we always made sure to show Izzy lots of love too. Walking Izzy is definitely one of the best parts of my day, but also the hardest part, as it's the only time I'm away from Bella. And I don't want to be, so my mind obviously wanders constantly when I'm away. But I know it's also good for myself to continue on daily walks, but it's really important for Izzy. And since we've become more knowledgeable about just senior dogs and arthritis, IVDD, and so many other health illnesses that just come along with getting old, I've really taken to dog physio. That's why I'm smiling, is I'm picturing Bella and I being able to do physio together. It makes me so happy to do it with Izzy and see her legs get even stronger. That's part of our walks that we do, is before we go for a walk, we warm up with little stretching and massages. And then when we're on our walk, we do some physio. And it's just been, I already can see an improvement. It's definitely hard just to still be away because your mind is wandering, but also wishing that we could all do this as a family, how we used to. You want to show everyone your new move? So you knew spin, but now you know twirl. Oh, almost. Twirl. Amazing. Yeah, that's so good. Look at that stretch in the spine. We made sure Izzy got out for her long walks, and I started physio with her to keep her strong. Turns out abandoned tires can be good exercise equipment. What do you think, supervisor? These walks often led us to the land to check on the progress being made by the local masons. It's very pretty. Izzy misses the job site. Bella was so happy when Izzy and I came home, but we could tell she knew she missed a walk. It was kind of hard to keep this wild gal chill. Although Bella wasn't feeling well, her personality never changed. We kept her busy with brain games, lick mats, which tired her out for her afternoon naps. And thankfully, she never lost her appetite. We laid low and slept a lot. We watched a lot of TV and even watched some of our old adventures from the cabin, and Bella saw her squirrels and friends from back home. This one's glued to the TV, and well, this one? And that's because it's shovel time for Bella, her favorite activity.
While we battled boredom and tried to have as much fun as we could while waiting for answers, we often became overwhelmed at times, wondering what's next for Bella and us as a family. But we tried to remember that every day with her is precious and special. And the most important thing we could do for now is to enjoy this present moment with her. Thank you all for loving Bella and for her well wishes on the last video. We're grateful for the support and patience as we navigate this time. We're doing everything we can to get Bella the best help. We will keep you updated as we progress.